Clarkson Farm's Kaleb Cooper announces birth of third child and fans make same joke. Kaleb Cooper, one of the stars of Clarkson Farm, has just welcomed a new baby with his fiancée Taya, and in true Kaleb style, he was out working in the fields when she went into labor. The couple are already parents to two young children, Oscar, born in 2021, and Willa, born in 2023, so fans were thrilled to hear about the latest addition to their family. When Kaleb, who works alongside Jeremy Clarkson on the Diddley Squat Farm, confirmed the birth of his third child on Instagram, his followers were quick to send their congratulations. Fans expressed their well wishes in the comments section of his Instagram post, as well as on the Clarkson Farm Reddit page. One user suggested that Kaleb would be a great dad, adding, "Honestly, he seems like he'd be a great dad. And what kid wouldn't like knowing they could go on tractor rides almost anytime? I'd look for any excuse to take my kid with me on a tractor ride." Another fan agreed, musing, "I know Jeremy has kids and grandkids. I wonder what kind of father he is. I live on my childhood farm and my fiancé and I are expecting our first child, a boy, next month. I'm very excited to see him drive his first tractor." A third chimed in, "He was a good enough dad to get time with his grandkids. That's all we know, and honestly, what is a better compliment than your kids letting you spend time with their kids?" Others have been left in stitches by numerous remarks about Kaleb single-handedly solving a major agricultural problem. They all made the same joke, that the Cooper clan are multiplying rapidly enough to sustain farms for generations to come. One quipped, "He's going to single-handedly fix the issue of young people not going into farming." Another user felt ancient after discovering Kaleb is a dad of 3 at just 26 years old. They posted, "I've not felt as old as Googling how old Kaleb is now and finding out he is younger than me and already has 3 kids. Most of my old classmates in a small town have kids already now as well, some of them 3 too. Good on them, it just makes me feel so old being older and having zero want to have any." Nevertheless, others highlighted why agricultural workers typically start families earlier in life. One explained, "It's a lot of work with the farm work as well, but he's got many more hands to help out and take over in the future. Same as any farmer, they think far ahead for next crop's outcome." Clarkson Farm star Kaleb Cooper welcomes third child. If 4 seasons of Clarkson Farm have taught us anything, it's that farmers are an unflappable bunch. Even in the face of declining harvests, biblical floods, and Jeremy Clarkson's innovative, and by innovative we mean calamitous, farming techniques, nothing gets them down. It's perhaps unsurprising then that Kaleb Cooper, Jeremy's right-hand man and farm manager, remained incredibly cool-headed while his wife went into labor with their third child. Jeremy told the story in his column for The Sun, writing, "The boy wonder Kaleb Cooper, who manages my farm, received word this week that his wife was in labor. Right, he said, I'll be there when I've finished harvesting this field. How farmerish is that?" According to Jeremy, once he'd finished the harvest, Kaleb's attention turned to naming the newborn. One of their friends supposedly thought it would be a good idea to name the kid after the field that Kaleb had been harvesting when the news came through. As nice an idea as this was, Jeremy did point out one flaw: the field was called Deadman. Yeah, maybe not. The news that Kaleb has welcomed his third child will come as sweet relief to the hard workers on Diddley Squat Farm, which has been his by repeated disasters in recent months. In July, Jeremy revealed that one of his cows had tested positive for TB, which meant they had to quarantine the cattle farm and one of their newborn puppies passed away. Following that, the 65-year-old revealed that the harvest this year had been catastrophically bad. Finally, the former Top Gear host turned farming advocate revealed filming on Clarkson's farm had been disrupted by J.D. Vance's visit to the Cotswolds. Still, the bad news didn't stop Jeremy from celebrating A-level results day with his annual tweet telling students not to worry about their results, as his were bad and he now has a helicopter pad. Got a story? If you've got a celebrity story, video or pictures, get in touch with the metro.co.uk entertainment team by emailing us celebtips@metro.co.uk, calling 020-3615-2145 or by visiting our Submit Stuff page. We'd love to hear from you. Comment now. Comments. Want to get bespoke updates on the TV shows you love? Sign up to Metro's TV newsletters and tell us which ones you can't get enough of. Clarkson Farm star Kaleb Cooper announces birth of third baby with fiancée Taya. Clarkson Farm star Kaleb Cooper has announced the arrival of his third baby with his fiancée, Taya. The farmer, who rose to fame on Jeremy Clarkson's Diddley Squat Farm series, said that Taya had given birth to a boy named Ashton on Thursday the 14th of August. Sharing a photo of their son wrapped up in a blanket and a knitted hat, Cooper wrote, "Baby number 3. Everyone meet Ashton weighing 6.13 pounds, born the 14th of August at 6:28 p.m. at Chipping Norton Maternity." He shared another snap of him eating a Chinese takeaway at the hospital, while Taya held Ashton. Cooper said in the caption, "P.S. Don't worry, I bought the amazing midwives a Chinese as well." The farmhand's announcement came after Clarkson had already shared the news in his column for The Sun, where he recounted the moment Cooper found out that his fiancée was in labor, while he was at work on the farm. Clarkson explained that Cooper told Taya to hang on, saying, "I'll be there when I've finished harvesting this field." The former Top Gear presenter called it a farmerish response, writing, "Happily, he finished in time to welcome what for him is baby number 3, and then our thoughts turned to a name. One of our mates suggested it should be named after the field he was harvesting when the call came through." Cooper, 27, and Taya are childhood sweethearts, having met in 2016, with Cooper proposing on Christmas Day in 2022. The couple became parents in March 2021, with the arrival of their first child, Oscar. They also share a 2-year-old daughter named Willa. Previously opening up about becoming a father, Cooper confessed he felt useless during Oscar's birth. He told the Times magazine, "It was effing terrible, because when I'm helping that cow, I know exactly what I'm doing. I can bring the calf around to the mum and so on. Now, when Taya was giving birth, I felt useless. I'm seeing her in pain having one of my kids." Cooper added that he was glad to have had children while he was young, as he could still be energetic when they were older. He said, "I wanted a girl and boy, which I've got and I'm very grateful. Then when I get older I can go down the pub with them, or out on the tractors, and I can still be energetic." Cooper rose to prominence in 2021 after Clarkson purchased the Diddley Squat Farm in Chipping Norton, where Cooper already worked under the previous owner. Cooper was kept on by Clarkson and quickly became his right-hand man as he showed the Top Gear star the ropes of running a working farm. Last year, Cooper took his solo live show about his life, called The World According to Kaleb, on tour around the UK. He has also written several books, including It's a Farming Thing, Britain According to Kaleb and The World According to Kaleb. The Independent is the world's most free-thinking news brand, providing global news, commentary and analysis.